Cause, bruh, I try to get and I keep telling bro, you can't play with any QB, bro, cause that shit cost you, dog. Bro, the Raiders ain't that bad, though. What you talking about? They defense better than their offense.
Real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Henry. 20. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. Gostkowski with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating.
He's got him in, complete, past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jakeem Grant, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Evans on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Henry. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. From the gun, it's Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's Gaskin. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans 31. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. This is Gaskin on the carry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. That is caught at the 7. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will tuck it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Dolphins 28, Titans 21. Jason Sanders to kick off the line.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Henry. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And they decided to go with the safety blitz there. And look, if that gets picked up, quarterback really has the advantage then because they'll have more time to throw the football and some wide open space. But when it doesn't, that's a guy who gets a free run into the backfield. And oftentimes, the QB ends up on his backside as he did there.
He finds Humphreys. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 2nd down now. It's Henry, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They'll keep it on the ground. Henry. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes.
Putting together like they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
On 1st down, it's Henry. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He finds Corey Davis. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That's complete to his tight end, Firkser. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Four receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. Tannehill now to throw. Forced out to his left. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Tannehill finding Davis for a Titan first down. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get in the field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
At the 49-yard line.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, give me that!
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
So a tie ball game here as the kicks away. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job, because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
As we break it down on Next Gen Stats, that entire play wound up taking just 2.4 seconds beginning to end, so they were on him in a hurry. They'll run now with Gaskin. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. Desmond King making the tackle.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had his back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Tua wants to throw it on second down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses.
Shit, get it game. Okay, no, I'm right, no.
Down pickup of 18 yards.
At the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now.
Bro, they don't got nobody on this motherfucking line, dog, to get to the fucking QB.
It's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Bro, no, bro, no.
4 completions in a row.
Bro, no, bro, all these niggas, bro, they don't got nobody, bro.
Not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
On second down, Tua.
Thank you, thank you. Oh. You wasn't supposed to catch that, nigga. You wasn't supposed to catch that, bitch. You wasn't supposed to catch that, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision.
Bro, they got some slow-ass safety back there, dog. Oh, my God, these niggas slow.
3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa.
Break it!
And this will be caught.
They getting burnt by everybody, dog. They getting burnt by fucking everybody, bro.
Great game that we got to see, and
Good
maybe
game,
extra
bro.
special.
I couldn't
Not
be
only
mad
did
about
I
that.
get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some.
They should have given that damn. They should have given that pick six. So
Tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to
bro, they
overtime,
defense
and
ass.
then we get the dramatic ending. to
Bro, they
finish things
defense
off.
ass,
What a
dog.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis,
34-28,
and all our
yeah.
hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been
He
watching
beat me in the air, beat him on the
NFL
ground.
EA
But they
Sports.
defense, I can.
Or
They
find
defense
us on
suck, dog. They
Twitter
passing defense
at
ass.
EA Madden NFL.
Bro, they getting burnt, bro. They getting burnt by everybody.
From South Florida.
Bro, that's the same song. Bro, that's the same song I play with everybody, bro. But okay, and guess what? They go back to their pass rush being ass, dog. I ain't getting no pressure on you, dog. Yeah, everybody had fucking one bar, dog. What the fuck? Oh, huh? Send that shit in, dog.
Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back. Did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I could never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 40 autos on the truck. I had a dream in this.
Yeah, that nigga play good. But that last one, boy, I don't know why the fuck I was waiting. I ain't when you take off running with that nigga.
I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turn me to a beast. I'm out the chain, I'm out the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman.
I just think about them, but I don't know, man. They office. I don't know, dog.
Out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my
They offense, dog. Nobody offense. I want to play with the Cowboys, but they don't got no damn bro.
You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate. Watch him in the merch.
I never played with the boys.
I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming.
Oh, I miss you wasn't here doing no things now. With that thing now. He had a 6.
City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a
Yeah,
few
you shit with
moments
the people.
ago as the Pittsburgh
Man.
faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field.
But in the-
They're all set as they'll
Oh, he has?
with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Right here.
This will make it into the end zone. Shedding through the defense. And
Huh?
he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Please take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Nah, yeah, hearing that nigga different, dog. That nigga. When I step on the nigga all type of shit, though.
To start the drive.
That's a grown ass man, boy.
The action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as
Look at that run.
here in this first quarter. First and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be taken down here
this
at
is
the 23-yard line.
this shit saying something about the network.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the
All right,
game's
there you go.
first play at second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing.
I love they defense, just they offense, dog.
Your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well.
Well, he wouldn't fucking go. I try to playmaker that nigga, dog. Fuck.
And not giving ground.
He'll
Shit be
wind up
broke
getting
sometimes.
there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Here's Prescott.
Woo!
Man,
Woo, I don't like how he threw that.
and he will have a a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong.
They're my first time playing with the Cowboys.
Especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Bro, he don't break no tackles, dog. Come on, dog. Bro, that's a run-and-run. What that nigga on?
7 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, but they want him involved. Just
oh, yeah, he running. Yeah, Fournette running shit over.
The running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
I know, but he running shit over, though, dog.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run.
Yeah, that's yours, bitch.
It shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
They run it for the first time with Tony.
There you go. There you go.
Nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Down carry by Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. His throw.
These fucking QBs fucking killing me on this game, dog.
Target, and it's third down.
Wow, open fucking touchdown, bro. Come on, man.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On third down, it's Prescott.
I hate that little play action shit right there, bro. They take forever to take.
He's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Fourth down, Prescott. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the save.
I love these defense, dog. They defense so
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be. They didn't get one there.
Thank you.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
I don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge. They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. They sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down, Dallas.
Here's Prescott. And he'll be brought down right on the 50.
Bro, I keep forgetting to use that L1 R1 for the high and low shit. Oh, that shit. I don't know why they put that button right though.
No score after one on EA Sports. On second down, Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
It been on YouTube.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
It's now fourth down.
Yeah, but
Movement and a whistle.
yeah, shit, no.
Plans on fourth down.
That's the gas shit they ever had. That's the gas shit they ever added to their game, dog. Oh yeah. 10 you lose 10 yards, dog.
They're going to go for it. Now Prescott on fourth down.
Hold on to the hole. Hold on to the hole.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag.
Oh! Oh! Right, that shit back.
Yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw on second and 6.
Oh, this nigga slow.
Get rid of it. He's taken down.
Why they got that nigga so fucking slow?
Able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Play fake. Here's Prescott. They'll buy some time right.
Nah.
And he's caught on the sideline.
Why did you count? That wasn't for you.
Out of bounds. So a good call there.
Why that wasn't it for you? That wasn't.
Cowboys trot out Greg
The
Zuerlein.
fucking game fucking sucked, dog.
A 52-yard attempt.
Why would you do that?
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well
Fucking,
short.
you see, bro, they
This
get
will remain a scoreless game.
the fuck out of here, bro.
Kickers nowadays, they make things look so
Damn,
easy
bro.
because normally from this
Bro, I'm using the fucking player. Why would you come do that dumb shit, nigga?
Yeah, 20 years ago,
Dumbass
you
fucking
was in
game,
that
bro.
50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick. But now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa,
Oh,
what happened? And
thank you.
That's what we have here.
Yeah, you're
Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon
Oh.
Diggs.
Let's go. Cowboys for life. Cowboys for life. Go.
He got outside the pocket.
They ass. Oh, give a fuck. I'm trying to get the game with a W, bitch. I'm trying to get the game with a W, bro. I'm never playing with these niggas again in my life.
ball thinking that he was open. I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that
Oh,
margin
go.
that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And
Bro.
down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
14. And the Cowboy first down.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Beat DJ, baby. Baby, you cut me some bacon, please.
To the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
But, bro, I told people, bro, you can't play with any QB on this game, dog. That shit, that shit will blow you, dog. Know what I'm saying?
This is up and good to make it 7.
Hey, 50, tell you what Drew Brees did last night with the nigga was wide open through a fucking pit.
Greg Zuerlein, the kickoff for
After the touchdown, it's Zuerlein.
Bro, they decided to shut that man with the game, dog. Nigga, why fucking open the nigga?
over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bro, they make you play with the Packers and the motherfucking Tampa Bay, dog. You can't play with the Chiefs like that. Because he be doing dumb shit now.
About ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try to get things settled down a little bit.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Maximum effort, partner.
I don't know, but they got to fix that shit,
Game looked good, though. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Starters, dog.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right.
Why he over here by himself?
On the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis.
Hey, but that'd be a late hit.
First half. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They go play action now. Roethlisberger flushed out right. He'll find Juju.
Ooh, good shit. He's able to try to snatch that one.
If they got that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Play action. Now Roethlisberger.
Dang, I got that one.
Right. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 14. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't. But
Big body out there catching balls.
Their old dreams going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll
We
be
gonna do
tackled
shit, dog.
at
Come
about the
on.
35. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here.
Oh, come on, Zeke. Zeke, chill, dog. Zeke, chill, dog. Chill, dog. Zeke, ain't that serious, little homie.
With 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Ain't that serious, little homie.
For no gain. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Good shit, man.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense.
Nobody want that dance ass nigga.
Out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Going for the deep ball.
Thank you.
He can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his
hit,
third
dog.
pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Coverage on the play by
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. And his pass
Oh!
is intercepted for the fourth
You said what,
time
Phil?
today. Picked by Darian Thompson. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play.
I ain't allowed, boy. The
second half.
patron trying to kill some shit, dog. They ain't fuck up with Tom Brady, man. Them boy mad.
We will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback.
They can't have Tom Brady out here balling like that. I don't know how the fuck Ravens let that nigga go, dog. That's crazy.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach
Bro!
doing it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke.
Dumbass game, dog. Dumbass game, bro. Bro, they dumbass. This game retarded, dog.
And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. I think it's fair to say there's
the game retarded, bro.
Its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
It's bad, but it's a whole lot of fuck shit be going on. You know what it is?
Only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive.
No, it is bad, but it's just arcade.
They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. On first down, nothing over.
Oh, realistic shit.
The running play, give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yes, everybody did it. Everybody did it.
Again, it's Elliott. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Matty go fuck you.
The run in the past, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think
it happened to everybody, dog. It happened to everybody.
But you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU.
Fast, too. No, bro. It happened to everybody, though. You would have taken it up and run, dog.
Buying time to his left. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10.
That nigga lay on the ground. He tackled me.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They go to Elliott again.
Oh, thank you.
He'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep.
Not like that.
Go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down.
Go.
The stick's moving.
Go. And the nigga slow. That nigga slow.
Gonna take it the distance.
That nigga slow.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
And that nigga slower than a bitch. That nigga slow.
His second touchdown.
Man, that nigga so fucking slow, dog.
Cowboys have taken the lead. Ezekiel Elliott, a guy who considers himself underrated, has told his detractors to put some respect on his name. Hard not to respect a run like that.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates. They're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works. But he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last
Bro.
time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure.
The big fella. He's at the 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Vance McDonald.
That's my fault. Thank you, baby.
75 yards.
That's my fault.
And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one going. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
12 yards there and a first down. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Well, the pretty move couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their number one goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
He's brought that on from the 39-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now Prescott. Flush to his right. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Shit.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott.
Let's go!
The 20.
Let's go, baby.
And he'll take it
Shit.
into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 46 yards. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. He's in for his 3rd score of the game, and the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Roethlisberger quickly to the flat. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Complete to Eric Ebron. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From just shy of midfield, Roethlisberger finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Escaping the pressure.
Oh, he's onside.
He lets this one fly toward the
for the save. This fucking game, dog.
Tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly. And
I knew that shit won't happen, dog.
This is caught at the 8, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Samuels, 37 yards. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game. And he'll bang that one through.
Steelers 21.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock defensively. That Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. The 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 82 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later.
You know, that's how you should try to pick
Seemingly
chop that bacon in the macaroni. Oh my god.
That moment right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not
Yes, they don't like my macaroni picture
right there.
basically.
The defense is supposed to help their offense,
That shit's
not
so
give up
good,
another
man.
touchdown.
Bruh, they got Zeke out here freaking right now, dog.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Do that. Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here, bro.
Juju Smith-Schuster, 75 yards. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And he puts it through.
Steelers 28.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott, and he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. The 40, past the 20, 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 67 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
well, he ain't gonna keep catching
this. View than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He got 29 yards that time.
Thank you.
Completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Steps away to his left. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 26-yard line. He's sacked. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. They go play action with Roethlisberger.
Give me that.
Looking for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
God damn! Bro, what the fuck? Bro, that nigga.
Remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On 2nd down, it's Elliott, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
on 3rd down, Elliott. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
And the Cowboys 1st down.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They run the counter. Pollard. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball, that things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off
some cookies in there?
from Heinz Field.
I've been eating your cookies at the box. I don't know. I think that was for your banana pudding. I don't know. I should went. I only ate a couple. Cause you wasn't gonna make no banana. Damn, cheap cookie right now. That's saying nice, huh? He does. This gay, bro. This gay, boy. Look at this shit. That's crazy.
Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Even blood across it where the blood thinner. Just
I wouldn't play a Titan, but they defense, bro. They Cowboy defense better than that shit. You probably see me time. Proud on the
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle.
But they said New Orleans trying to get
as the
Russell
squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we.
And that's fucked up, dog. That's fucked. See, that's all that money on that nigga. Lost their whole defense, now that nigga trying to leave there. Yeah, that's fucked up, dog. They should have kept their defense, dog. They dumb.
And off we go from Seattle. Fielded in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Don't you know, I'm talking about back in the day when they were like in their prime, dog, when they were young. And yeah, they lost all the when they paid Russell all that fucking money.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a time.
Yeah, after that Super Bowl, y'all think that Super Bowl did it, man. But that nigga threw the
first quarter.
And then after that's the next Super Bowl, they fucked Lynch over up. That's fucked up. They fucked up how they did that, man, dog.
Carry for Derrick Henry.
No, bro, I'm playing that Super Bowl.
Yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
You can't, dog.
Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this on their own side of the
I ain't lie, I shot that bitch up, dog. Alright.
They'll run. It's Henry.
Oh.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off.
Bro, I don't know how that shit fake too, dog. You can't explain that shit, dog.
I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would
Bro.
have said, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game.
Bro, you are 21 points. 20, I think it was 28.
That's one where you think, okay, if you're down 2 minutes left and it's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, like you said, it worked. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Derrick Henry.
Nah, you got to explain that, dog. Make it make sense.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll run for it with Henry. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to do up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it's Henry. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Flushed out right. The open man is Smith. Fighting through it, he's got space.
I see the shit, I'm turning that shit off. Bro, it was so fun that people turn the game off and niggas turn the TV back on around the Patriots up.
All they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on first and goal.
Yeah, I remember that night, dog.
Tennessee touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Stephen Gostkowski.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over.
They should have kicked that nigga out the field, dog.
Slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
The Seahawks take over first and
Hello.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yes.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now first and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Yes.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction,
like going out.
Fumble.
Okay, I'm off today, but I'll be back up tomorrow. Will it be okay for me to stop by tomorrow morning?
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Okay.
Wilson.
Between I'll be done by 8:30.
He hits him in stride. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first
Okay.
quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yep.
Play action. It's Wilson.
Yes. Yes, you just tested to me.
He was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
No problem. Anytime. Have a
Be
great
careful
day.
not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Hell yeah, nigga. My shit don't stop, nigga.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
I be doing side work and shit for the.
Wilson slings
You bud, not thank you.
Metcalf. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there?
No, you can't go to that. That shit, they got to go by the hotel.
Not let him get
where you was
downfield.
at. He ain't seeing that more.
They go play action now. Wilson.
Damn, try to get to him, dog.
And he finds a man.
Know what this man doing, dog.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion
what the fuck, Trey
there
at?
should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And this Tennessee defense for the second straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Thank you.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. What a start.
They offense suspect.
Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception.
I didn't make him.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot down.
Touchdown!
More than prepared for that one.
And you'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. This is Henry. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made at
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Titans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
But nobody play with them niggas, dog.
How about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. After the interception, here's Wilson.
Ooh.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Rashad Penny, and it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He's going to
he don't sign him. Give me that.
Zone. And that will be incomplete.
Make up.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And
Let's go!
He's taken down.
Well, they defense, their Titan defense too fucking slow, dog.
The protection just
I said the Titans run, they come in too fucking slow. Nigga all fucking day in the pocket. I know the nigga all day in the pocket.
Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance.
Ow!
And keep
Ow! Ow!
to throw the football.
Come on! Come on! Let's go!
EA Sports.
Go, whoa! Ooh! I try to hit the Jets this there, dog.
A little less than 2 minutes will send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first.
That nigga jumped by himself. That nigga jumped.
Down into Seattle territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup.
They offered it, bro. They offered it, bro. No, and they often move like the Patriots offense, dog. Yeah, this shit there, slow pace.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. So he was holding for that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Now they face a 2nd and long.
Yeah, EJ be snapping with him.
Henry. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37.
Yeah, he got to.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. When you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit, he is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know.
I need a touchdown right here.
He's a lot to bring down.
A touchdown right here. Oh, he bit. Oh! Oh! Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Get up, nigga. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Oh yeah, I'll be EJ with them. They good too.
Down to 15 seconds now.
The Broncos team charge low key good. You just got to know how to play with the ass though. Right on the game though, they should be doing fuck shit. For who? The Chargers? Oh, I'm not. EJ not to use them niggas though.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep
I don't got no time out, bitch. I ain't though.
Takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
The coach good, just they don't got no QB. They don't got no QB. That nigga ass on here. Yeah. He ain't ass. You just gotta know how to throw the ball with his
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before.
Even that, it didn't matter. Man, they be fucking over low rated QBs. Yeah, niggas out here playing like they never played football in their life.
Knock it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Oh, Pop playing the
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter.
Oh, baby.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far.
Go, baby.
They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath.
Thank you.
Relax, try and figure out what is working and call more.
Ooh, I'm going to get that bitch next time, nigga.
Down after a very nice gain. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He's going to look deep for
Nah.
more. This is caught.
Why the fuck you all there in the pocket, bro?
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On first down, Wilson. And it's caught. And he is in for the Seahawks touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
Oh, he missed the field goal.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about
They go
the
tight.
backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you
Keep
start
moving that
counting
ball, baby.
receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
Young nigga move that though. Young nigga move that though.
So
Young.
with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
10-10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll run with Henry.
Bang!
He finds an opening past the 40.
Yoke me! Grown man business, dog!
Before he takes it inside the 40. But for as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll go down at the 28. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
I'll pick up with 2 yards. 1st down, Tennessee.
Again to Henry. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down now, it's Henry. Derrick Henry all along.
Derrick Henry, bitches!
And he will score. Touchdown.
Grown man business, baby. Grown man business, baby.
25 yards. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
Grown man business. Grown man business.
That drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
The 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. Trying to bounce it outside, but is only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Now Wilson on 1st down. Flush to his right.
Out.
Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So that one will be accepted. Play action. Now Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Oh, he said he was late. He said that nigga wide open too.
Complete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Being chased out left.
Thank you.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter.
You had the other nigga wide open though.
Change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. The Titans on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time. So make sure
you better not let that nigga get the
A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. They go play action with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Wilson.
Thank you.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. 4th down. Here's Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
Fuck everybody hat. Oh, damn.
All the way down inside the 20. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
And that should do it.
Bit by that. Bye. Oh, he ran out of gas. Oh, he ran out of gas. No, he ran out of gas. No, he ran out of gas.
All the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Set that.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll give Henry another shot. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry from a yard away bowling his way in. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a two-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before you can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more two-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Come on now, let's do this!
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. After the interception, here's Tannehill. Smith catches left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
Bro, I'm trying to throw the fucking X.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Flushed out right.
This fuck ass game, dog. Look at that dude instead of coming up to get the shit.
I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
On the play leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Wilson gets rid of it quickly, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle, from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
You know, can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick.
Oh, shit.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Off play action, Tannehill steps away.
Ow!
He's going
Ow!
and at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A.J. Brown, 49 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Tannehill. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Well, there you go. Just your everyday.
Good game, Jay. We're going to the one across the road, right? You heard me, babe? Babe. You're going to the one across the street, right? Let's say we're going to the one across the road, right? Back. Shit. Run the back. Jesus will.